Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade 1 week after Christmas. Yes, the maximum possible time until we get a Christmas again. It is what did I buy in December of 2024? And of course, a lot of Black Friday stuff came in this month, among other things. First off, Twilight Masquerade Build and Battle displays. This has the 10 individual Build and Battle boxes. I try to pick up 3 of these of every Pokemon expansion amongst the other things that I pick up. So I got 3 of these. I paid $131 for them. Looking out today on the market, they are $160. So I got them 18% below today's current market price. If you want to know what I'm buying, when I buy it, sometimes before I buy it, join the Patreon. I let my patrons know every time I buy something for long-term investment. Second up, Stellar Crown Build and Battle displays. I got 3 of these. I paid $105 each. They are $135 on the market today, so I got a 23% discount to today's market price. Let's make some more room here. Next up, Twilight Masquerade ETB Elite Trainer Box. I got a case of these. That's 10 of them. I paid $309 for the case. Today they are, can you believe it, $490? Yeah, I did a double take and then I went and I checked some other sources. $490. So we got those 37% below today's current market price. Next up, Shrouded Fable ETB case. Yes, I get a case of ETBs of every Pokemon release, amongst other things. I paid $241 for the case of 10 of these boxes. Today they are $348. It is amazing how fast they've gone up. So 31% below today's current market price. Next up, Stellar Crown ETB case. Yet again, $289 is what I paid for the case of 10 of these. They're only $318 on the market today. So I only got those 9% below today's current market price. Now, a drum I have been beating for many years now is the original 6 Flesh and Blood releases. I picked up 4 more boxes of Crucible of War Unlimited. Yes, I paid $68 each. They are $90 today on the market, so I got a 24% discount to today's current market price. There's a lot less of this in the world than we thought for a long time. We got that confirmed by James White of Legend Story Studios. And if you go and you just look at the market depth on TCG Player and see how thin it is for these original unlimited boxes of the first 3 releases and then the first edition boxes of the next 3 releases. Now, those first editions of the next 3 releases, there's a little bit deeper market depth. You know, we may be looking at about a year before those start to tighten up. But these, we have already seen these tighten considerably in the last 6 months, and it's only going to get worse and worse and push the prices up more. Next up, Arcane Rising Unlimited. I bought 1 more box of this to throw on the pile I already had in the closet. I paid $94 for it. They are $130 today, so I got a 28% below today's current market price. Moving on to Magic. Finally, Assassin's Creed Collectors. Yeah, I had previously bought 2 of these at $280 after they had dropped down all the way from $380. You may not remember, but when these first released, they were $380 each, and after they dropped $100 to $280, I said, oh yeah, sure. I mean, that's a good time to buy. So I bought 2. Well, then they dropped about another $70, $80 or so. So I bought 2 more. I got them for $186 each. They are $217 today out on the market, so I got them 14% below that. And finally, with a story to go with them, Dominaria Remastered collector boxes. Yes, this is one of my highest conviction products because the market was so extremely negative on this. There was no objective way to look at this product, at the cards within it, and say anything other than this is going to be an amazing product in the long term. The problem was, if we roll the clock back to early 2023, this was printed to oblivion. By the way, I got these 2 boxes for $174 each. Today, they're already $250. Yes, they shot up like a rocket after Black Friday on the back of all the sales they did on Black Friday. They are $250 each today, so I got them 30% below today's current market price. Like I said, if you want to know what I'm buying, when I buy it, sometimes before I even buy it, join the Patreon. But the story I want to tell about this is that printed to oblivion does not last forever. Boxes that are printed to oblivion eventually People open enough of them, they consume enough of them, and the price will rise. These are already $250. There were times, Black Friday 2023, a little over a year ago, these were selling in the 120s to 130s after all discounts and rebates and cashback and all the rest of it. Time cures printed to oblivion. This is just another example of it. You know, Monarch First Edition, yeah, 125,000 boxes was probably too many on the day it was released, but now here we are, 4.5 years after that. And if you look at the market depth, at some point, printed to oblivion no longer applies. It's a story you have to learn in this hobby. So like I said, if you want to get in on these deals, join the Patreon. You get purchase notices every time I buy something for long-term investment. You get my monthly newsletter. You get access to my Patron sealed sales. More about that in a minute. You get the monthly sales list of products that are available all month long. And you can actually message me and get a response, which you will not get on YouTube because I just don't have time to respond to all the YouTube comments I get nowadays. So going into January 2025, man, Innistrad Remastered is coming on January 24th. The collector boxes are being very, very stubborn despite having a wholesale price down in the 230, 240 kind of range. They're still holding in the 310s, 320s, 330s, depending on where you're getting them. Watch my community tab on YouTube. I regularly post deals to those, or go back and look for the affiliate links to them. But those boxes look like they're going to do very, very good in the market. Aether Drift is coming out February 14th. Now, it's just a standard set. Right now, the collector boxes are pre-selling at about $230. Again, for a standard set, the wholesale in those collector boxes is going to be high 190s, maybe close to $200 for some people. And coming January 17th, we have Pokemon Prismatic Evolutions. All I can say is, man, the prices are going nuts for them. And if we remember back to Crown Zenith, basically 2 years ago at the same time slot, everything was crazy on Crown Zenith at the start. Then it was reprinted and reprinted and reprinted some more until the price eventually became palatable and we could stock up at good prices. The counter argument to that is Pokemon 151, where the prices went way up and there have been some slight reprints, but not enough to really affect the price. So what is Prismatic Evolutions going to do? Are they going to reprint enough to get the price down to reasonable levels? I don't know. I'm not the Pokemon company. You're going to have to take a bet. You're going to have to make a wager and either buy now or wait to buy later. So about a week from now, I'm going to have one of my collector box Magic long-term performance updates. It'll be the 6-month regular update of that series. I'm really looking forward to it after seeing incredible price appreciation on essentially almost every collector box from 2023 onwards. Even some of the earlier 2021 and 22 collector boxes have come up quite a bit. The Kaldheim collector box has come up about 50% in the last 9 months, a 50% gain in 9 months. So, you know, I know people are still negative on those 21 and 22 collector boxes, and Kaldheim's a great one to be negative on. It has no chase value, and it was probably way, way, way overprinted, and yet we're seeing the market tighten and prices coming up, as we always expect. So I'm going to have that update video about a week from now. On the 7th of the month, like always, I will do my slow stroll through the market where I just go through TCG Player and eBay, look at all the prices, talk to myself, and film it. I know some people really, really love those videos. So back on the topic of sealed sales for my patrons. I'm going to be doing the first one of the year tonight, January 1st. It's going to start at 6 p.m. Central. It will be sealed sale number 8. The local store that I partner with to get supplemental Pokemon products has a last lot of them with Sword and Shield booster packs in them. I will be breaking those down and selling the 36 booster pack bundles. They are loose booster packs opened by me. Well, the boosters aren't open. The products they came in are opened by me, and then the sealed boosters bundled together in 36 booster lots. That's what we'll be selling at a discount to market tonight. Man, so first month of 2025. I'm looking at trying to do one sealed sale a month in 2025. That is my tentative promise. I think I can do much better than that. Looking out at the products I have access to, at the releases that are coming, at the things I already have in my closet, at everything coming down the line in 2025, I am really excited. When I just look back at final trade revenue over the last 2 years, my revenue has grown 24x in the last 2 years. It's been amazing, and I expect it to keep going. So thanks a lot for coming with me, everybody, especially those patrons who support me every month on Patreon, who give me their ideas, ask me their questions, have great discussions with me, and take part in my sealed sales. I'm really looking forward to it. So patrons, tune in tonight, sealed sale number 8. Loose Pokemon booster bundles from Sword and Shield. We'll see what we can find. Thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially my very generous supporters on Patreon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade.